In the words of Johnny Depp, do you want to see me go fucking crazy? Hey, welcome back to The Drinking Show from Eat Local New York. Yes, that's the official name of the show, The Drinking Show, and I want to talk about our sponsor, and that is Craft Draft Services. I didn't have to look at their name, I was just looking at the thing. I knew it was Craft Draft Services. Listen, if you have beer taps of any sort in your restaurant, in your bar, in your business, and beverages go through them, you need to be getting them cleaned regularly, like once to twice a month. And these are the guys to do it. So contact them at Craft Draft Services. You can find them online, Instagram, Facebook. You can scan that QR code. Craft Draft Services, get your tap lines cleaned. All right, today we're making Johnny Depp's Bourbon Sour. That's right. Don't ask me why we're doing the celebrity thing so much. I don't know. Actually, I do know. It's because I did the first one. I got a lot of views with the John Wayne video. So I'm going to continue the celebrity thing until I know it doesn't work. So I did a lot of Google searching this week on celebrities, famous celebrities' favorite cocktails. And I read like 4 or 5 of these different lists. Some of them were 23, some of them were 50 celebrities, some of them were 100 celebrities. Some of them were identical. Bill Cosby's favorite drink. No, I'm not going to tell you what Bill Cosby's favorite drink was. Was it Beyonce? Beyonce's was a Long Island iced tea, I think. That was consistent across all of them. There was another, Scarlett Johansson, I think, was champagne. And that was consistent amongst all lists. Some lists were different. Some lists said John Hamm's favorite cocktail was this, and the other list said it was that. So who knows? But Johnny Depp was the same on all of them, and that was not a pint of red wine. It was a bourbon sour, and that's what we're gonna make today. I've often had whiskey sours, plenty of times. Family gatherings years ago, we were on this kick this one Christmas of making whiskey sours, except we were using those packet, like sour mix pouches that you get at the grocery store. I've never made one. I don't even know if I've ever had a proper whiskey sour using egg whites, but that's what we're gonna make today. So stay tuned. All right, whiskey sour recipe is really simple. You are going to take 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice, freshly squeezed, 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. Listen, before any of you say anything, I bought this like a while ago at the store. I do make my own simple syrup at the bar, make it all the time, make different forms of simple syrup, like a mint simple syrup. I know it's very simple. I do not have a glass jar yet here at the studio to hold a simple syrup. And I had this at the house, and so I grabbed it. Don't give me a hard time. It's sugar water. There's not that big of a difference. So 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup, 1 egg white, and 2 ounces of bourbon. I'm using, yet again, Cooperstown Distillery Double Day Bourbon. Why? Because they are on the Eat Local New York card. That means when you go to Cooperstown Distillery and you spend $25 or more, you show your Eat Local New York card. I'm not holding a card, but maybe I'll insert it. You get $5 off your purchase. Cooperstown Distillery is on the card. As a matter of fact, it's the only spirits company that is on the Eat Local card. I like them. I like this bottle. I bought it. I'm going to keep pushing and promoting Cooperstown Distillery until someone else gives me a sponsorship. So, Cooperstown Distillery, the preferred distillery of Eat Local New York. But anyway, so we're going to use 2 ounces of that. Shake it up, dry, let it sit, then dry shake, then, is it wet shake, is it cold shake? I don't know. But then put an ice cube in it and shake it that way. Pour it into a rocks glass, Angostura bitters on top. That's going to be the bourbon sour. Actually, this is the second time I'm making this video today. I have to be somewhere in 15 minutes. So let's get started on the drink. One thing I've learned recently from watching some other videos is that you should always start by putting your cheaper ingredients in your shaking tin first. So that way if you mess something up, you don't ruin your expensive ingredients. So don't start with your bourbon. Start with like your lemon juice, your egg white, stuff like that, okay? Actually, just for this sake, so in case I do screw it up, I'm gonna start with my egg white. So 1 egg white. Beep. I almost just dumped the whole egg in there. I don't know if anybody else saw that. 3/4 of an ounce of a lemon. That's basically half a lemon. half a lemon, and then 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. If you remember the jigger that I bought, because like this jigger, you know, let's be honest, some of these things, it's just stupid to spend so much money on them. This jigger was like $2. The Smith, don't get me wrong, I love Smith Restaurant Supply, and I hope they sponsor these videos. Smith Restaurant Supply, it was like this jigger for $2, $3, it was like cheap, or like a regular jigger, 2 ounce, 1 ounce was like $15 because all I had was like a nice one. I didn't want to spend that on this because I'm hoping to get a sponsorship. Just being real, people. So anyways, all right, in the cup so far, egg white, lemon, 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice, and 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. Now we're going 2 ounces of Cooperstown Distillery's Double Day Bourbon. Maybe there's somebody out here watching this and they're telling me, they're thinking to themselves, hey, listen, the 1.5 to half ounce jigger is actually really common and it's called this and that's why and da-da-da. I don't know, maybe that's the case. I just think it's dumb. All right, we're gonna let this sit for 10 seconds. Don't ask me why. I don't know, but we're gonna let it sit for 10 seconds. Something about letting the egg white settle, I don't know. But one of the recipes that I saw earlier said this is a crucial step in your bourbon/whiskey sour drink. All right, I'm about to dry shake it. I don't have, you know, I've got this sort of a tin. I don't know if this has a name. Don't, okay, but this is the tin I'm using, so, okay. Make sure it's sealed, because earlier when I did this video, it all blew up on me. Okay, make sure that that's sealed, that that's not coming off. I'm gonna dry shake this for 20 seconds, I think. It's been shaken. Now, I'm gonna take that off, like so. I'm gonna reach into my ice bucket, which I have back here. I'm gonna grab my 1 ice cube, and now I'm gonna shake this with the ice cube in there for 30 seconds. That has now been shaken for 30 seconds. I have my rocks glass. I have my 1 large ice cube. When I was shaking this, I could hear that the ice cube was breaking apart, so I'm going to fine strain it. To the side, put my spring strainer, my fine strainer. Now we're going to top this with a couple dashes of our Angostura bitters. And I've seen sours that have looked a hell of a lot more attractive than this, but there it is, a bourbon sour. According to the internet, about 3 different lists of celebrities' favorite cocktails. Johnny, this is your favorite drink. Cheers. Cheers.